Around the globe, there are holiday destinations so exclusive that only a fortunate few know they exist.
This villa is not just for everybody. We have to vet every single client.
Palatial properties.
Welcome to the Grand Riyadh. Please.
Jaw-dropping hotel suites. And island hideaways that aren't found in any brochures.
From the beginning to the end of your stay, we would give you that royal treatment.
Ultra-luxurious and beyond most people's wildest dreams, this is the world of royalty, A-listers, and the super rich.
Working with the 0.001%, there's no such thing as rules. Nobody tells these people what they can't do.
But now, for the first time, we are unlocking the doors to this gilded world.
This is the service area, the secret area.
Revealing behind the scenes of the most lavish holidays on the planet.
Bring your arms up. Smile, smile, smile.
The extraordinary experiences.
Nishi is right there. This is an absolute treat to see a spot.
And the eye-watering price tags.
We do offer an exclusive rate, $23,000 a night.
We'll meet the people who make it all happen.
You'll see a guest come in,
And they're like, is that Big Jagger?
Who anticipate every guest's needs and desires.
here is your bath. You're welcome.
Making the impossible possible.
If I need 100 red roses, what time is earliest you could have them here?
In some of the most exciting and beautiful locations on Earth. New York, the most visited destination in North America. Long regarded as the ultimate in city breaks. And if you're looking for one of the most luxurious places to stay, doesn't get much better than the penthouse suite at the Mark Hotel. It's one of the largest in the USA.
This suite is marketed very specifically to ultra-high net worth clientele. I think it's widely known that the price tag on this suite is $75,000 per night. Yes, it's expensive, but it's worth it.
Follow me and please welcome to our great room.
The Mark's penthouse is the epitome of pared-back luxury. It's popular with both the mega-rich and the high-profile. In 2019, Meghan Markle threw her baby shower right here.
So we're in the great room of our phenomenal penthouse, an amazing room with a lot of daylights that you can see coming from our 26-foot ceiling. Fireplace over there, amazing piano. This room is phenomenal to entertain. We have celebrated in here private engagement, weddings, family reunions. And we have been hosting guests who have stayed from 1 to 3 nights up to a year and a half, believe it or not.
Which works out as just under £30 million.
You can see from here Madison Avenue and the skyline of Midtown New York, and also in this corner we can see Fifth Avenue and the amazing views of Central Park.
Let's go, Mire. So, Chris, you want to start that way? I'll come right behind you.
Sounds
Mire,
good.
let's go that way.
Ahead of the next new arrival, who can't be named, it's down to an elite team of housekeepers to ensure the property's 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, library and grand hall are pristine.
Mire, please, can you refold this towel? And there should be 1 finger between them. We need at least 7 hours to a straight intense work. If we want to get it right on 7 hours, we will need at least 6 room attendants here just to service the suite to a perfection.
Right now I'm checking the curtains, and of course there's a little imperfection here. So I'll just go ahead and remove this little fur ball, if you will, put it in my pocket. The Mark definitely adds a unique, bold sense of style to luxury in New York City, which is what I love. I love luxury. I consider myself luxurious sometimes.
Guests in this suite can feel luxurious too, as the apartment can provide 2 butlers, a sommelier and a chauffeur. Residents are looked after 24/7, and their every whim is at the end of a phone.
gonna call the front desk to double check they're following protocol. There should be no more than 3 rings before they pick up my phone call, and they should not put me on hold, especially because I'm calling from the penthouse.
Thank you for calling the front desk. This is Sarah. How may I assist you?
Hey, Sarah, it's Shirley. I'm just testing the phones, making sure that you hear me loud and clear.
Jack Eason knows what the clients who can afford the Marks penthouse want and need.
When you work at this level, there's no room for error.
He runs a company specializing in travel for the world's richest and most powerful people.
We're very privileged to have some of the wealthiest A-listers, royal families as our clients. They have 3, 4, or 5 homes, and each one is more amazing than the next. So to wow someone with beautiful rooms or a beautiful setting really takes a lot.
And the penthouse suite at the Mark Hotel strives to do just that. At 2,500 square feet, it has one of the largest private terraces in New York City.
We are in the upper level of our penthouse, a beautiful skylight conservatory with access to a beautiful private terrace. We have a family. During the last winter, we set an ice skating rink in our rooftop. And with such amazing views of the Metropolitan Central Park and looking in there to Midtown skyline, it's really unbelievable.
I wear glasses, so some things are not visible to my eye. So I take my little roller. I just want to pick up any possible fibers that I can't see.
From floor to ceiling, the suite is decorated with designer furniture and accessories.
There's a real aspirational quality to the Mark from the artisans and designers that we work with, like Jacques Grange, Jean-Philippe Delhomme, even Karl Lagerfeld. All of us have a shared vision and respect for quality and authenticity.
One of the penthouse's bespoke furnishings is this Fendi rug, worth just under £150,000.
As I'm walking, I'm also inspecting the carpet to make sure that there aren't any stains. This is one of our expensive carpets. Let's say a guest has a dog and the dog happens to pee on the carpet. If the dog pees all over this carpet and our housemen who are trained to get it out can't get it out, then we have to have someone come in here and treat the carpet. If we have to hire an outside contractor to treat the stain, they charge per centimeter to get it out.
So we need to make sure that the flowers are always looking fresh. Even though we get a fresh set of flowers every day, in the transfer, they can actually get a little bit damaged. We also have a little trick. If you change the water every day and you put a little bit lukewarm water, they actually last longer.
We have kings, we have queens, we have people from Hollywood. We roll the red carpet for them. I think that the most important thing is that we do all what we do with a lot of passion.
I think we're ready. We can call Eric and Mr. Martinez now.
Are you sure?
Yes. Mr. Martinez, it will be the final check. His eye to detail is just amazing.
Let's go. All right. Julian, you take care, please, of the television, the fireplace. Eric is gonna check all the lightings, control, thermostats. Shirley, as usual, you make sure of cleanliness and condition. Let's go, guys. Thank you.
We strive for perfection. We want to make sure that when the guests come to stay, all they have to worry is about just enjoying. They don't have to worry about anything else. And everywhere we go, it has to be perfect.
Not only this suite, but the Mark is authenticity plays a big factor. This isn't one of those suites that you give away to a celebrity for free for the evening to get publicity out of. We maintain incredibly high price standards.
These expensive rental rates give penthouse residents access to the VIP treatment right across the city. Guests can enjoy exclusive use of the hotel's vintage sailboat.
The boat just turned 100 years old last year. It's the only one of its kind in New York Harbor. We bring up to 25 guests on the boat. It's fully catered, and it's just a great way to see the city.
Some of the things that we've done, for example, anchoring by the statue, having a lobster lunch, Dom Perignon tastings. We've had the top prosciutto slicer in the city here with a big leg of prosciutto right on the deck.
This is a 2-hour experience that is $7,000, and that includes full food and beverage for 2 people. What better way to experience New York than by water? It's something that we're incredibly proud to offer our guests.
All right, ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
You can go and spend a lot of money in a lot of different hotels, but what the Mark does well is it's discreet, but it's still a little bit showy. There's a great vibe there. You can go there and you can see any A-lister so discreetly in the corner of the John George restaurant, you wouldn't even know who they were until you stumbled on them.
Guests of the exclusive penthouse suite can enjoy all the Mark Hotel has to offer, including a Michelin-starred restaurant.
The Mark Hotel is really unique because it's privately owned. We do really high-end luxury hospitality where we don't cut any corners. We want to really make sure that the guests feel here comfortable. We understand what they're expecting, and we deliver above their expectations.
Good morning, how are you guys doing?
Good morning. Wow.
I see that you guys are in your new uniforms. Your uniforms are clean, your shoes are clean. You look amazing. All right, let's rock and roll and make guests happy. Yeah? Cool.
The access that this hotel provides is second to none. You're a phone call away from the best boutique on Madison Avenue, the best restaurant, and the best table at the best restaurant in town. What we provide is access, and access that is incredibly hard to come by these days. We recently had a guest who was staying here over Christmas who wanted to do some Christmas shopping with her mother at 1 a.m. on Christmas Eve. And so the two of them went out. We opened Bergdorf's for them. They picked up Christmas presents for their family and then came back at about 3 a.m. So a very successful trip.
Hello, this is Maria calling for the Mark Hotel. I have a quick question. If I need 100 red roses, what time is earliest you could have them here? I love that. What time do I need them? That's actually the best answer ever.
Maria Whittorp fixes the requests for the highest profile guests of the hotel. She's a member of Les Clefs d'Or, the Society of the Golden Keys, an elite association of worldwide concierge.
As we say with Les Clefs d'Or, we are the original Google search engine. And when you go on Google or TripAdvisor, or you go on Yelp, do you know how true that really is? You never know who's going to come out and what they're going to ask you. I had a guest the other day who wanted to buy a puppy. So she didn't know what puppy she wanted, but I know 2 really good breeders. So I said, I think you are a Shih Tzu type. So she ended up buying a Shih Tzu from this breeder. So, and now we have to ship it back to Middle East, which is going to take a while. Appreciate it. Okay, goodbye. I always say that, the answer is yes. What's your question? You always kind of find the answer. My only limitation, what I could do for you, is truly your imagination.
Our second arrival today are arriving at noon. What do we have planned for them?
I've been in contact with the travel agent, so she's provided me with a list of groceries that they would like. This is all gluten-free and organic.
Behind the scenes, there's also a dedicated team of guest liaison specialists catering for every request.
They're also requesting a hypoallergenic setup, so we're going to completely defeather the room.
Amazing. Thank you, Patrick. In guest relations, we get asked to do all sorts of things. So if somebody is having a honeymoon stay or an anniversary or even a wedding, we take care of all of those requests.
So I pre-ordered a dozen red roses to be in the room prior to arrival with a note that I'm going to write that says, I love you forever. Then the husband requested that I purchase a pair of Louboutins in a size 7 for his wife as a gift.
Great job, Olivia. All right, Olivia, let's make sure these are nice and centered with the bows to the front.
Got it.
For every single guest that stays with us, we keep a guest profile where we log everything. If we know that their birthday is a certain day, if we notice that they drank a certain beverage out of the private bar, if we know that there's a specific suite that they always want, our team are constantly keeping track of that information so that our guests don't have to do anything.
Sometimes, even the extremely well-heeled just want luxury, to be simple.
So the best street food,
of New York, of course, is hot dog.
As well as being a street food connoisseur,
Really like it with the kimchi. Delicious.
Jean-Georges is a renowned double Michelin-starred chef with a global reputation.
I think I'm probably the only Michelin star chef with that hot dog, but, you know, I like simple food.
Jean-Georges has 40 restaurants globally, including one right here at the Mark, which is on hand 24/7 to cater for the Penthouse's private dining room.
The penthouse guest is a whole different thing. It's really a custom-made menu. Sometimes it's a cocktail party, sometimes it's a dinner for a dozen people, 20 people.
The hotel's kitchen ensures they have the very best produce available to them from around the world.
Today we have black truffle. Wow, this is it's winter. It's winter in Australia, so the truffle are from Australia. So to have them here in the summertime, it's a blessing.
Chef Jean-Georges, he's intricately involved in every aspect of the hotel's food and beverage. It's not only the restaurant, but it's the room service, the events. He touches everything.
Oh, more tickets. More tickets.
Certain celebrity chefs who open restaurants all over the world and you never see them again. Jean-Georges, I literally see twice a week because it's his name on the door.
The chef's culinary team of 75 are trained to cater for every discerning palate, even if it's for guests of the four-legged variety.
And believe it or not, when I started cooking 47 years ago, I was a dog chef. Every dog has a different diet. So dog has always been a pleasure to cook for.
The Mark is an incredibly dog-friendly hotel. We've done the Mark Woof Woof kit. We do specific setups for dogs when they come and stay. We have a guest that stays here in the penthouse who's such a dog lover that they turn the second primary bedroom into the dog's bedroom. We want to make the pets feel just as much at home as their human counterparts.
You want to try to go to the park? This is Lola. Some people like to travel with their dogs. Oh, they want to go out and do some shopping, go to restaurants, and they leave us in charge of their dogs, so we love to walk them. The Central Park is literally steps away from the hotel, so the dogs can have all this wonderful space to explore. What a beautiful day. Isn't it a beautiful day? There's so many of these services that we provide. We are at the guest's beck and call, and we want to go out of our way for them the minute before they even arrive.
Our guests are 0.01%, the titans of industry, kings and queens, Hollywood stars. There's a real elegance and sophistication, not only to the hotel, but to who the hotel attracts.
From its stylish living spaces, 6 bedrooms, and spectacular roof terrace, the Mark's Penthouse Suite is one of the top choices for the world's VIPs.
Confidentiality is the most important thing with all of our clients. When you think about A-listers, it's almost like you're trapped in jail. You can't walk down the street without being crowded. It's amazing how much people crave being treated like everybody else, with the least amount of intrusion from the world.
The Algarve, on Portugal's southern coast, is famous for its fabulous climate and sandy beaches. Perched on a cliff top above the Atlantic Ocean is Villa Vita Park, a resort popular with A-listers from all over the world. But if you're truly a VVIP, there's only one place here for you. Villa Azzurine. The 19,500 square foot, 6-bedroom mansion is so exclusive, the public have never seen inside. Until now.
Good morning. Is everything prepared already for the arrival?
Yes, it is.
Yes, perfect.
The property is the private holiday home of the Villa Vita resort owners. House manager Alisa de Mittenaere is gearing up for their visit.
Today we are preparing for an arrival of our guests. Everything has to be clean, no problem. So when our guests come, they have to feel like at home.
This is the last time the owners will have their property to themselves before it's rented out to hire from £180,000 a week.
The kind of people we're going to market this villa to are, of course, billionaires, and obviously celebrities, people that are looking for a very exclusive retreat. It's very much like having your very own private island, but the advantage of this villa is that you're located within a 5-star resort, so you have access to all the resort facilities.
But being able to afford it does not guarantee it's yours.
This villa is not just for everybody. It's the top end of our products, and we have to vet every single client that is interested in renting this villa because it's very exclusive. Particular items that have been chosen, handpicked by the owners, and so it's very personal also.
One thing any prospective guest must have respect for is the owner's spectacular wine cellar.
Hi, Ricardo.
Hello.
Are you preparing everything already?
Checking everything already. We have Burgundy, we have Italian wines, and we have Rhone Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, all of them, they are big fans of these wines.
The collection is the responsibility not only of Elisa, but also the resort's chief sommelier, Ricardo Rodriguez.
We are in the presence of one of the greatest collections, so this is just a tiny bit of what the owners have in their cellar. Well, every time that I came here, it gives me goosebumps because it is a very special place. Well, in terms of estimated value, we go up to 380,000 euros. This is well, like a temple for us.
In this villa, we have very valuable furniture that we really have to take care of them. Each furniture has a special procedure. Over here, we have a very exclusive hammock of Louis Vuitton. It's all of leather, so you can really relax while you are here watching the sea.
So we've got the main dining room table, which is actually a single piece of mango tree wood, and it was brought from Indonesia in a single container. It sits around 20 people, this table, so it does really amazing dinners and events here.
The villa is surrounded by landscaped gardens. The focus is a 25-metre swimming pool. But the staff fight a long-running battle with some unwelcome gatecrashers.
We have some seagulls that come over here. They cause a lot of droppings, noise, and they can as well take away the food over the guests when they are eating. So, yeah, we don't want anything like that. One of the first things we do when our guests come over here, is bringing our falcon.
Nelson Santos is Villa Vita Resort's falconer.
He's Mira, the name. He's a Aries hawk. He's 5 years old. My job is to control the seagulls so they don't strike the clients in the restaurants and the houses and swimming pool. Seagulls, it's a little bit out of control, and this is the best way to control it.
The Azzurine villa is adorned with specially commissioned artwork and bespoke features.
These particular tiles come from Italy, and they were placed here by a team of Italian craftsmen. They tiled the pools, the bathrooms, the indoor pool, and of course this beautiful room we're here. Just a square meter of this tile is about 2,000 euros approximately.
One of the big draws of the villa is the rooftop terrace.
The sea right in front of you, this lovely loungy area here where you can just relax in the evening and watch the sun go down with a lovely cocktail. You can put up to about 50, 60 people, bring a DJ in and do very exclusive events up here, including dinners, parties, of course, with this beautiful view of the coast of the Algarve and the lovely sea caves just 10 minutes away by boat.
Pre-pandemic, people were really almost frivolously spending money. Right now, most of our wealthier clients are looking to spend money, but spend it in ways to create meaning. So we see a lot of people doing reunion trips. We see a lot of people gathering together with family members, and a lot of people are celebrating. Whether they're friends, families, loved ones, whoever it is, they want to be together.
Guests who stay at Villa Vita Park, and especially the Azzurine Villa, can charter the resort's 60-foot private yacht. Today, Assistant Manager Francisco Fragoso has come to check everything is in order for the next VIP clients.
There are 7 hours on board of our yacht, and you're going to see one of the most beautiful coastlines from the Algarve. Hello, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
Let's have a look around then.
Please, of course. We have really important people from Hollywood. We have football players, we have musicians, we have a lot of very famous people as well here. I cannot tell you the names of the important guests we have because they want to have privacy. We take them to little private spots along the coastline, like small beach that you can go only by boat.
Our yacht, our Villa Vita yacht, is something that you have to book really, really in advance to get this experience. And this is something that the guests who are staying in the Azzurine Villa do not have to worry at all, because we organize everything before their arrival. This is about the guest experience, what they value, because at the end, this is all about people.
There's even a place for the VIPs to make a grand entrance.
The helicopter lands right away here on the middle of the property. And then the personal assistant teams that take the guests on a buggy to their villa. So it's very important that we do have the capacity to read the guest's mind, to analyze and to observe and to listen what they want, what they're looking for.
And for the special guests, staff go to extraordinary lengths to make them happy.
One time we had a guest living here almost for 2 years in one of our penthouses suites. And actually one day he mentioned that he missed so much a cheesecake from New York. And I said to the guest, well, if you miss so much your cheesecake, we go and get it for you. And the guest mentioned, what, you're gonna get it for me? Yes, of course. So then at the end we flew to New York to get a cheesecake for this guest. And this was the most expensive slice of cake that we sold here on property.
Villa Vita Park Resort is a foodie paradise. It has 11 restaurants catering for every palate. The senior culinary team are constantly refining the menus.
We start with the hibiki spaghetti, with the tuna just from our coast, top quality of tuna. These tastings for us is very important, and we do it in all restaurants.
This tuna from Vila Real Sant Antonio is something amazing.
Outstanding, yeah.
For us, the important thing is to do different concepts every year. It's really important for us. If you come, you have all these gastronomic possibilities inside the resort.
The most sought-after restaurant is Ocean, run by 2 Michelin-starred chef Hans Neuner.
We do 90% seafood in here. Sometimes dishes are maybe too hardcore for some normal chicken fingers or fish fingers eaters, but overall, if you want to have an experience and eat unique stuff, you should come to my place.
But if you want to visit, you could face up to a 3-month waiting list.
Every dish is like a traditional dish from one of the islands. We flew there, we went there, we ate it. We sit with the locals, they gave us more or less the recipes, and we transformed it then into kind of modern Michelin star experience.
Hans is also on call for the Azzurine Villa guests.
I've been to the Azzurine several times. Some of those high-end clients, some of them want just the most basic sandwich, but that made amazingly with the best ham and the best cheese you can get, and other ones want a kilo of caviar wrapped in leaf gold or whatever.
The day-to-day running of the villa's kitchen is down to executive chef Paolo Fortes.
We have prepared nice cones with some shrimps, mango, and avocado.
When the guest arrives here, we come to them and we try to understand what they like. We do the tailor-made menus for them. Okay, if they like some sushi, okay, we can bring the chef doing some sushi here on the terrace. If they like some grilled meat, we have the Flammkraft. We can use the Flammkraft grill, just preparing a nice barbecue for them.
With the owner's imminent arrival, there's just one outstanding task. Deliver their supercars.
We have these 3 Porsches Cayenne. The only people allowed to drive these cars are the chauffeur teams and the owners. They are amazing to drive. This model is to celebrate the Dakar win in '84, and only 84 of them were made. So we have 3, which is unique.
For Paolo, driving a car worth £120,000 is a perk of the job.
I look like a kid in the morning in Christmas, you know? I don't know what gifts open first, so... Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Is your car?
Okay, so thankful.
Yeah, everything all set. All set, ready to go.
From limited edition sports cars to designer interiors and a 2 Michelin-starred chef at your beck and call, the £180,000 a week Villa Azzurine is ready to welcome guests.
Our ultra high net worth clients have at least 100 to 200 million in savings. One time we had a client that really wanted to fly nonstop into this beautiful remote island, and the runway was too small for their jet. And what did we do? He paid about $700,000 to extend the runway. Our motto is anything legal for a price. There's no length that we don't go to get something as long as it's legal.
Kruger National Park is the largest and most popular game reserve in South Africa. Due to successful conservation and anti-poaching initiatives, the abundance of animals here draws visitors from around the globe. In a corner of this 7,500 square mile reserve lies the Royal Malouane, a resort that offers a safari experience like no other. This luxurious resort also has a spa, which in recent years has been voted the best safari spa in Africa. And the centerpiece is the exclusive Africa House.
Welcome to Africa House. Please come inside.
The property has a special place in the heart of the resort's owner, Liz Biden, as it used to be her family holiday home.
The tables come from Zanzibar, and on a cold winter's night, it's lovely to sit in here with the fires going and to have your dinner. We love Marrakesh, and this we based on a private villa in Marrakesh.
Liz personally selects and designs the interiors.
I drive my husband absolutely mad because wherever we might travel, I will always find wonderful pieces that I just have to have. These were bought on a trip to Lamu. Everything in all the hotels, every single item, even the ashtrays, are bought by me.
The lodge has 6 luxury bedrooms, each with distinctive furnishings and decor.
All these beds, they're teak that I had made in Mombasa. And when they arrived, they were all dark brown. And I said to my husband, I'm not sleeping in a dark brown bed. And I started painting it. And he said, you can't paint teak. I said, just watch me, it's easy. These are all the colors that I love. So a bit of pink and blue and yellow peeping through there. So I think any room that's interesting must have something modern, it must have something fun, and it must have something old.
Everywhere you turn in this vintage lodge, there are panoramic views of the savannah surrounding it.
This was my little dream bathroom in the bush, with the doors opening so I can lie in the bath and look out at the bush. I love my art. Of course, it's all the colors that I enjoy.
When guests hire Africa House, they get dedicated staff including a private chef and butler. Seclusion and confidentiality make this lodge popular with some very high-profile clients.
A lot of guests will fly in their own plane onto our strip. We can house their pilots as well. We've hosted heads of state and we've hosted celebrities, and I think what they love is the total privacy. They're not seen by anybody and they're in the middle of nowhere.
And it's that privacy, coupled with the lodge's remarkable location within a private game reserve, that gives guests unparalleled access to the wildlife.
Have a look at the elephants passing. They come through this riverbed most days and they go to the main lodge to go and drink in the water hole. And I've got so many pictures from guests with them in the pool with the elephant behind them.
I'll never forget when I was there with my family and a herd of elephants came by and they started drinking from the pool and we were in it. It was the most amazing thing you could ever experience in your life.
No, I think the guests definitely come to Africa for the wildlife experience because it's unique in the world. And if you can have it all by yourself, just with your family or with your friends, how wonderful is that?
Guests enjoy incredible access to the game reserve's resplendent wildlife. Visitors who part with £16,000 a night to stay in Africa House Lodge get something extremely special all to themselves.
Impala.
A team of some of the world's finest wildlife rangers and trackers.
And the reason guests come here is to have a bush experience, and we want to give them the best bush experience. So we want to have the best teams of rangers and trackers that are taking guests out on safari or on game drive.
Juan Pinto is one of only 7 master trackers in the world. Incredibly, almost half of these elite wildlife experts are employed right here at Royal Malouane.
Having master trackers in the mix, the guest experience is enhanced but as you start to learn something more, you expose a different level of understanding to the environment, and there's nothing more dynamic and nothing more interesting than nature.
The team regularly scout the savannah to prepare the best tours possible for their next guests. Jonas Mahula has over 40 years' experience as an animal tracker. He is training apprentice Kevin Managame in the art of detecting the reserve's wildlife.
So if you're standing on this side, you can see here that it's a hyena. It's also telling me that you have to walk around the tracks to be sure what it is. I want to obtain a level 3 full tracker qualification. Then from there, I want to work on being the master tracker, which is the best teacher. For 2 years and a half since I started here, then he has been on my side. That's why I don't doubt that one day I will get there.
For a truly immersive wildlife experience, guests can head deep into the bush with their guides to track animals.
You see how fresh the dropping is. It's got a lot of moisture in it, and the colour's uniform from inside to outside. The track is fresh. There's different age groups here too, so it's a herd of buffalo, and they're just moving around the side, heading south.
Over 2 million tourists visit Kruger National Park each year. Most take large group tours in the hope of seeing the more reclusive animals, big cats. For guests of Royal Malouane, however, having their own private tours with some of the world's finest trackers increases their chances of witnessing the park's most sought-after residents.
I've been with Royal Malouane going on 11 years. Bennett's going on 9 years now. Spend more time with this guy than my own husband every now and again, so we have to learn to trust and respect each other, I guess. One of the reasons why majority of the guests come to Royal Malouane and having majority of them come back year in and year after is because of the experience out in the bush. We tend to spend much longer time with animals, viewing their behavior, passing on what we've witnessed and experienced through the years in a simple and easy way for you to understand as a guest. It looks like we've just got a bit of a drag mark. It looks like it's from a leopard. You can actually see that clear drag mark. It looks like what she's done with the kill. It's taken off the road, yeah? Try to see what we can get either with the vehicle or on foot. Preferably with the vehicle first. You don't want to disturb her when she's busy feeding. She might not like us that much. So we're just checking out a couple of marula trees that she would be able to drag whatever she's killed up in a tree. And at the same time, we're just scanning under thickets and bush. Oh, and there she is. There she is right there. It's just an absolute treat to see a spot. It's always great starting out with fresh tracks, especially if there's a drag mark and a kill that's found, because it means that they end up being stationary where they are. They're going to hang around. She'll probably be here this afternoon, but in the meantime, we just enjoy it for ourselves.
After a hard day of tracking, Africa House guests return to five-star cuisine.
We have a very large team. We have 4 staff members for each guest. We have very few guests at a time, so we spend a lot of time giving them exactly what they want. And so far, we've been able to provide anything that they might request. You know, you always leave a few stone heavier than when you arrived, I think.
There's one culinary event available at any time to guests of Africa House that completes the wilderness experience.
For tonight's bush dinner, we've got 4 guests. And just remember, one of the guests is vegan.
Keelan, the resort manager, is overseeing tonight's banquet.
All right, thanks, guys. Thank you very much. It's a huge effort to get the whole kitchen team and the front of house team out into the bush so that our guests can enjoy a wonderful, magnificent dinner.
The bush dinner is a major logistical operation. A team of 7 staff members must transport all the food and drink to a luxury tent, a 20-minute drive away in the heart of the reserve.
This is an exclusive service. Even if it's just 2 of you that are arriving and it's your honeymoon or it's your breakaway, we will do this full setup. And a bush dinner experience for a guest is something special. You don't know if there's a buffalo, you might hear lions roaring, you could hear hyenas calling.
Before the guests arrive, the team put their final touches to the preparations.
We're just going to keep warm here, and then we're going to bring up the sauces.
Yeah, good. All looking fantastic. Fires are going. Lanterns are up in the tree, which is fantastic. It adds great atmosphere.
On the menu, goat's cheese tortellini and pan-fried fillet of ostrich. Resort owner Liz Biden is hosting tonight's signature dinner for travel industry colleagues.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Such a nice surprise coming after a drive.
All around are the reminders of just how exclusive and magical this location is.
There. There's a young one there behind the mom. This is what I mean when you do bush dinner. You can have animals around. They know we're here. Elephants don't mind. They just move past and keep on eating and behaving naturally. That's a true bush experience. Elephants, where we're having bush dinner. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Traditionally, guides like Joanne join the guests at dinner to give them an insight into the wildlife and cap off a perfect safari experience.
Thank you. Enjoy. Enjoy one of the tea.
Next time, we journey to Morocco to visit one of the world's most expensive hotels.
For me as a butler, I should not walk on the carpet.
Head to Mexico to see where the A-listers go to party.
We always have pop stars, movie stars through here very regularly.
And dip into an Italian medi-spa where the well-heeled renew themselves.
I was told it's a rejuvenation place. Let's see if they will recognize me when I go out of here.